How's it going there, Dave?
Assembly duel season, baby. Let's go.
That is right. That is right. That is right. We got the assembly duel happening. We got intros about to happen. This place is lit. Packed to the rafters. Year 3 of the assembly duel. Happens during school. The entire student body here. Freaking awesome.
Hillsboro versus North Point. Hillsboro's Class 3. North Point bumped to Class 4 this year. Both teams got some studs on their teams. Uh-oh, we're throwing out T-shirts.
T-shirt giveaway.
This is our 3rd year of doing this, right, Marcus?
That's right. That's right. Hillsboro hosted Seckman year 1, and then last year was North Point, and then this year North Point again. I know I talked to Coach Mitchell a little bit earlier this week, and he was talking about hoping that there's another team that would want to partner up and trade back and forth so they could go somewhere else and put their kids in the hostile environment.
Do it every other year kind of thing? Like a home and home meet. Yeah, I like that. This has got to be a lot of work to put all this together, right?
He said at this point it was the easiest year they've had because everyone didn't have as many questions about what this is and what it will be like. He said now they're at the point where you start adding things to make it cooler.
Wrestling at 100 pounds.
I've never ran an event, but I've heard that's true. We got the spotlight going, so excited about that. And a new partnership for you this year working with Jonathan Dixon and MissouriWrestling.com, right?
Yeah, Jonathan's got some big things coming down the pipe at MissouriWrestling.com, so keep your eyes out for those things. I know shifting over with some memberships there, it's going to be really awesome. I'm excited to work with him and explore some more content, more coverage of events. You know, obviously he's over in the Kansas City side, so trying to get some coverage over here, you know, he's a one-man operation, basically having a lot of people helping him out.
I kind of fell backwards into helping him network with some people.
Yeah.
So he's going to stream the Thrasher, which is exciting.
That's awesome.
I also actually didn't know this, but he owns O Wrestle and Texas Wrestle. So I'm going to have him partner up with Jerry Best and with Pat Dunn down in Texas. And I think, you know, I know a few people in Oklahoma. So
a couple.
Just like 3 or 4, right?
They're not very important though.
Against 3rd place finisher at state, Evan Litzinger. facing state qualifier Griffin Norris.
Crowd favorite, Griff Morris.
Big Griff, the crowd favorite here. Hey, also, just a reminder, this is live on MissouriWrestling.com. It's on YouTube under MissouriWrestling.com's YouTube channel, as well as Facebook and on X, Twitter. So you can check it everywhere.
I always call it Twitter still. I don't know if I should be or shouldn't be, but
At this time, we ask everyone.
It's less and less, right? Over time, I think people less and less say that.
Performed this afternoon by members of Hillsboro Hawk Flyers.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous skies, for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red bursting in air, it grew through the night as the flag was still there. Oh, singers and star-spangled banner yet shine, for the land of the free, of the free.
It looks like we're starting with the girls.
okay.
Fine by me.
Ladies first, right? So this will be Marjorie Makeling versus Nico Brooks.
That's right.
Put your hands together.
100 pounds. Hard hand fight early, huh?
Nothing like starting out with some intensity. Nice knee.
She came fired up.
Is this a good time for a shameless plug that
Might be a good time for a fall.
that Nico's a TWA girl? So Brooks starts him out with a fall.
Nico was double parked. She had to get moved. It's gotta be cool to get like literally the whole school cheering on, you know?
Yeah, very unique experience for these kids. Because that's not something I got to feel, you know.
Well, I went to a school where football was king and basketball was queen. You know, they were celebrating the basketball team winning districts while I was winning 100 matches in a row. Yeah, it's like, well, maybe we could get our priorities straight, right? So we got one. I got to turn the light on my phone here to see this. So we got, this is Ariana Thompson versus Ariana Ashbrook.
And I do apologize about the names. We're going to get that lined out on the scoreboard in just a second.
It's fine. Wow.
We got to have one of these matches last a little longer than 30 seconds so I can add a score up there.
Well, the duel is 6-6.
6-6. They fired right back.
Okay, so this is Lily Boucher from Hillsboro versus Dakota Ivancic of North Point. I would like $1 for every time somebody thought they needed to check in with me.
All the time. All the time.
I'd have a nice little extra nest egg going on. We're going hammer, baby.
Well, throwback. Who's the DJ? Who's the DJ tonight? We got.
I ain't mad at it. Oh, we just got posted on. Nice fireman's carry dump. We're running that half right away. She went full Nelson. We got blood. All right, if you had blood and a full Nelson on your scorecard, you win. Match 3. I think that was a full Nelson. It's hard to see from here, right? So
Yeah, I'm trying to get this production end going, so I appreciate that.
No,
I got
you're good.
the man, the myth, the legend, David Mirikitani here to carry the heavy lifting on the commentary.
I saw my ex-wife a month ago. She goes, "You were born for that." I go, "You're not wrong." Talking and wrestling, like that might be something that's comfortable for me. So, I mean, Marcus, you think about early in the year, both sides, right? Like, for North Point, they know they're coming into the definition of a hostile environment. You know, you go to a regular duel after this, and it's not that big of a deal, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's the idea, you know, as a club coach, that's kind of the idea behind wanting our kids to go to Fargo and things too, right? Is that once you've competed on those highest levels, state tournament doesn't seem like such a big deal.
Fargo, P&L, junior duels, all these, you know, super
Border
coaches.
Bowl.
It's good. I mean, we do try to create a good environment for that, and I think that helps, right? Like, kids get excited. We got music playing. The crowd's going crazy. Like, that's what you want. I think it's illegal for them to play music during Misha events, like during the wrestling. But it's been suggested, and I would argue that a lot of people don't want to cheer until there's already noise going on, and then it gets going, you know?
Yes.
So,
And that's, somebody said earlier this week talking about this duel, just how it was cool that like a lot of the kids were actually really quiet, and how that was a compliment because nothing was happening at the moment, but they were all engaged. And then as soon as something would happen, they would blow up and explode.
yeah, I remember last year there was a Granby roll, and the top guy followed. And this place went nuts. To us, that's just normal wrestling, but these are kids that haven't seen wrestling before.
All right, what do you got for a score here? Let me.
It's 2-1.
2-1 in favor of
North Point. It was a takedown and then a penalty point. She's got this arm bar. She's a hammer on top. Now she got the wrist on the other side.
3-1, not 2-1. We got these 3-point takedowns.
Oh, 3. My fault.
No,
Sorry.
I'm still there. I'm with you. We're getting back points too.
So holding 4. My problem is I do too much international wrestling where a takedown is still should be 3-1.
That's right.
And 3-1 for never mind.
We'll get it right, I promise you.
Yeah.
And we have is this Ivancic 2.0?
Is that right? Yeah, Haley Ivancic, who is a state qualifier against Gabrielle Wittenborn. So I'm assuming probably goes by Gabby. I just heard a "Let's go, Gabby."
This guy knows his stuff.
I like the crowd with the instant confirmation. Number 1 fastest growing sport in America, girls wrestling. So single.
Quickly, she's going to convert.
That was an interesting swim out. Uh-oh, she going barbed wire, bro. Change back to the chop down. Was looking cradle, it looked like, for a second. She likes this barbed wire. She went with it the other direction. That's going to be a fall. You should just have Hillsboro and North Point on the bottom.
I want to give the kids a shout out. We're going to get it right. What's throwing me off now, I got all my stuff lined out, but the rosters we were given and the graphics